Hi, welcome back to Vola Tv. Delighted to be joined today by Fiona Palin, Excellence and Equity Coordinator at the school, and by Jack Anderson, who's debuting today, aren't you? Yeah, first time on Vola TV.
Yeah.
Brilliant, absolutely delighted to be joined by you today. Jack's one of our school captains. So, nearly a holiday weekend, I can't believe it. Already, we're at the half term for September, and we're off on Friday and next week on Monday. And I'm delighted that during the course of the past few weeks, despite all the restrictions and difficulties we've faced, we've managed to have some real learning going on in the school. So I know that Fiona, you want to tell us a wee bit about some of the things that have been going on around attendance?
Yes, Barry, indeed. We're delighted. We're monitoring very closely the attendance as we always do, and our attendance is growing, which we are absolutely delighted about. So really appreciate the pupils getting yourself in, and parents and supporting us on this. This is a very important priority for the school. And in terms of the numbers, just looked at them hot off the press. So we're in the high 80s, which is making great progress. And I think we peaked at what I looked at was 89.73%. So really, I know Mr. Wright or Barry Wright was desperately wanting us to reach over 90%, but we're just about there. So with lots and lots of cooperation here and commitment, we're going in the right direction with our attendance. So well done, everybody.
Yeah, and the important thing there is that's about you. That's about parents and it's about students, because actually, if we're going to improve attendance, we desperately need your help. So thank you for all the help you've given us around that. And I know we could have rounded 89.73 up to 90%. Mm-hmm. That's maybe we could have done, but we're not in the business of cheating with it at all. We want to make sure that as many pupils as possible, as many of our students as possible, are in school and learning and doing well.
I think it's also worth saying though, Barry, that we've got our Google Classrooms operating, we've got our staff uploading resources. So if young people are at home, whether isolation, family circumstances, whatever the reasons, even a couple of hours in the day, logging on to the Google Classroom and selecting something, it would be really, really purposeful. So the Google Classrooms are something that we're making great progress with. And please, if at all possible, that would be something to be doing.
Great. And you also want to give us a wee bit of an update, Fiona, today on some of the measures that we're putting in place, just to really reassure everyone and to demonstrate how much we're doing to make sure that the school's as safe as it can possibly be.
Yes, it is. Masks is a big priority for us. The senior management are out in the morning and recommending and encouraging our young people to sanitise and put their masks on. If I could, a plea to parents, please check your child's bag. Are they bringing a mask? We do have disposable masks. We are going through literally, I reckon, about 150 a day. Pupils are not getting into the habit of bringing their masks. So please, if we could, we're out in the shops at the weekend, could you purchase a cloth, a fabric mask, because certainly the disposable masks are not particularly robust, but we are issuing them. What we are a wee bit disappointed, the pupils do get them, they get them, they come in and then they pretend to possibly have them on, and we are there, but we cannot be in every corner of the school. We have presence in the corridors, we've had tannoy announcements. I had a nice one out yesterday. I think I'll probably do another one today, telling pupils before they leave the classrooms, put on your mask, use the one-way system please, because we are doing what we can, but it's a team effort, a collective effort is what we're after there. So masks, sanitising, and remember, if you do use the school bus or the college bus, we need you to be wearing a mask unless you have an exemption. Okay, so very important.
Absolutely, and I think the key message that's coming out there, what you're saying, Fiona, is that the vast majority of people are really cooperating with this. And the second thing I'd say is, it's not a school rule. This is something that we're being asked to do. How do you feel at the moment about the mask wearing?
I think it's good. I think the pupils are really cooperating with it now, but yeah, it could be a bit better.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we need to just get into that habit. You know, we carry a mobile phone to school, let's carry a mask, you know, so let's just get into the habit. It's particularly difficult in the canteen area. Certainly even with the senior management, we're there watching in the canteen area, but we are trying to eat as well. So obviously you don't wear a mask when you're eating, but you know, what we're saying then is, you know, we're saying to groups of pupils, if you're not going to wear a mask, can you go outside, please do something, because we are really wanting to try and adhere to these the guidance that
absolutely,
definitely.
We're all in it together. We absolutely are. Yeah, and you've got a bit of an update, really nice, good news about where we are with our senior awards. Is that right?
Yes, unfortunately we can't obviously have the traditional big ceremony involving our parents and our partners and our guests that we would usually have in to celebrate attainment. So that's simply not possible this session, which is very disappointing. What we're looking at as an alternative, we're going to use period 3 on a Friday after the October holidays, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a virtual event at Tutor, and it will be with the existing S5 and S6 students. And we're going to have the captains involved in this, Mr. Head Teacher and Barry, they're going to be there as well. I know the captains have got a couple of surprises, and there will be cups that will be getting issued. And they will be coming out of classroom teachers' cupboards because it will all be happening in the classroom. So I'm planning that just now with the admin support staff that are helping me pull all the certificates and things together. So that's a really nice job for me. I'm really looking forward to celebrating with in line with our visions and values. So we're really hoping to recognise as many of our young people as possible, okay, for a range of SQA results as well as contributions in college and things like that. So that will be after the October holidays. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to involve the pupils that have left, so it will be for S5 and S6 pupils that are in school. We will be celebrating their achievements.
Great. And is that something you're looking forward to, Jack?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We were doing our voiceovers yesterday, and we're looking forward to being a part of it.
Yeah,
Good voiceover. I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. Well, I think because these our captains have done obviously so well, and you know, they're role models, we want them to give some support to pupils that are going through their hires and their national 5s in 5th year, and motivate them and provide you know, some inspiration in these times.
Absolutely,
that's the whole purpose.
And we do really have a shout out to them. We've got some great school captains this year. They're doing some absolutely fabulous work, and I know, Jack, that you want to give us a wee bit of an update on some of that.
Yeah, our senior leadership page is now up on Facebook, so if you could please go like and share it. We post every week, so if you could please go and follow us, that would be really appreciated. Also, our school captain board is now up, but it's got all the senior leadership team on. And if you want any of us, if you want to come speak to us, please go to that and come and look for us at any time.
Whereabouts is that board, Jack?
At the end of the Modern Languages Corridor.
Okay, so that's
Modern Languages Corridor. Great, okay.
And also, us captains are having a meeting over the September weekend, and we're going to talk about new ideas that we have in place, that we're putting in place soon. So looking forward to that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a big team, isn't it? Okay, we've got 4 fabulous captains, but then there's a lot of senior pupils with different leadership roles, so it's a really big team to manage, isn't it? And I know that you're doing a lot of work with Miss Sutherland and Miss Weber, so they get kind of have got a real interest in ensuring and trying to get our senior pupils really in supporting in some of the BGE classes. They've been in among registration classes, speaking to pupils, getting their feedback. I know that the points that all get pulled together, they get brought up at our senior management meetings every week, and we see what we can do to listen to what pupils are saying. So it's a whole circle. There's no point in people saying things if we don't listen and act on them. So that's something that we want to be doing as a school.
Terrific. Well, you know, I think we want to place on thanks as a school. You know, our real gratitude to all the work that you guys are doing, and it really does sound that you're going above and beyond meeting during the September weekend. So thank you very much for that. Well, That's all for today. All that's left for me to do is to wish you a very restful and enjoyable and safe September weekend, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you.